lips are feeling a little crusty today. What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my vlog. I am on my way to Jimmy's house so we can have some brunch. But before I do that, I need to stop by and get some coffee because I can't wait until 11 to get some coffee. So I'm gonna stop by Dunkin' first. And then we're gonna go check out this new restaurant by his house called Un Amor. We've seen it on Instagram and we wanna go try it out. So I've been holding off. I have not eaten anything and I already feel my stomach like rumbling. So I know I'm about to eat real good right now. It is so cold in the city. It was like 80 degrees yesterday and then now it is like 45 again. So here I am with my jacket, my scarves, all the winter things, and it just sucks because I'm like ready to put everything away and like take all my summer clothes out indefinitely. But it's still a weird time. My mom told me the other day, she's like, rule of thumb is after Mother's Day. That's usually when like summer is here to stay. So I still have some time. Not a whole lot of time, but we still have some chilly days ahead of us. And that's totally fine. That is totally fine. I just need my coffee right now. What is up, you guys? It is the very next day. I don't know if it was either the food or the mimosas that took me out, but after I had brunch, I was so exhausted, like sleepy, and I just got home and crashed out for the rest of the day. I just rotted on my couch. And then painted my room because I ended up getting mold on my walls, which is not cool. And so I had to paint with a mold killer and then go over with a coat of paint. So that's what I did yesterday. And yeah, then I knocked out for the day. So it was a non-exciting day other than brunch. I did also go shopping afterwards with Jimmy and I bought a really cute spring dress that I can wear for Mother's Day. So super excited about that. And then we're here again, day 2, starting fresh. I'm going to get a coffee again today. The coffee I had yesterday was not good. I don't know if it's because it's been sitting out for too long or what, but the flavor was not it. I don't know if maybe I'm just used to the black coffee I have at home, but the Dunkin' black coffee is pretty good to me too, so I don't know. We'll try again today. And then I'm going to Air Fitness, which is Aerial Fitness, and I've been doing that for like 2 to 3 years, and then I stopped because I ended up moving and the commute, and then plus like my new role at work, like it just wasn't working out with my schedule. And then I found a new studio out in Naperville, which is closer to my job, so if I ever go during the week, I can easily commute from my job to the studio. And I committed to 6 months. So I'm serious about my fitness journey this year. I'm not kidding when I say I want to lose the weight. And I feel like classes like these help me stay accountable and show up for myself. So it's happening. it's happening. Plus, I've been training for my race, so I've been doing a lot of cardio on top of that, as well as going to the gym for strength fitness. So I've been doing all the things, all the fitness things, as well as changing my diet, because I think my diet specifically what was keeping me where I was. And so far so good. I've already lost 6 pounds. I know, I'm proud of myself. And I have 10 more to go. So the journey is not over. And it's so achievable. I can totally do it by the summer if I really lock in and like set my mind to it. But I'm on my way to my class. I unfortunately cannot record in the class. That is a rule they have because everyone wants to feel comfortable in the studio during their workout, and I totally understand that. So I will not be filming my class. However, I can tell you guys about my experience. So that is exactly what we're gonna do. And then my grandpa's birthday is today. So once I get home, I might get out, get ready, and then head over to my family's house to have a birthday celebration. I bought my grandpa a gift and I hope he likes it, which I'm sure he will, but I don't know, I always overthink things when I'm buying gifts for someone else. Anyways, time for coffee.
What can I get for you?
I'll have an avocado toast.
You said an avocado toast?
Yes.
With bacon or no?
No bacon.
Anything else?
I'll also do a small black coffee.
A small hot black? Anything else?
Yes, that's all.
You can put it.
A quick little taste test today. It smells good. It's really hot. Definitely tastes better than yesterday, but it's still kind of hot. I also got myself a little avocado toast to give me some energy for my workout this morning. That was a great workout. I really needed that. I also need to stretch more because I'm so stiff. I have not done aerial fitness in like 3 years consistently. And so my muscles are just so tight. I have no flexibility anymore. And I think that's like my main focus this summer is to get my flexibility back. I need to work on my hip flexors, my hamstrings, like all the things, as well as like my back, because I'm on a computer all day, every day working. And so I tend to feel a lot of tension on my back, and it was getting to a point where my muscles were just feeling really sore and really painful. And then when I started doing air, a lot of that tension and pain was released with a lot of the stretching and the workouts. So at the end of the day, like, I'm so committed to my health again. And I think that air fitness is so helpful with that because it helped me in the past. And so I'm just trying to find my way back, starting all over again, but being okay with that, listening to my body and getting my body moving, because I end up getting so much pain if I'm not moving, if I'm not exercising. And I feel it in my hips, I feel it in my back, I feel it in my muscles. And I just want to do better with that. Because your girl's reaching 35, okay? I'm turning 34 this year. Blessed, because birthdays for me are such a blessing. It's just such a great way to honor myself and just honor life. And with that, I just need to be more mindful with myself and like my body and keep it moving, because if you don't use it, you lose it. I would always tell myself that. Use it or lose it. And I want to use my body to the fullest potential throughout my years, and that means being consistent in the gym, being consistent with my workouts, and eating healthy. So I'm in a good place. The hardest part is starting over, and it's okay if I have to start over as many times as I need to, as long as I stay consistent and I continue to show up for myself. That is my motivation and my self-talk that is getting me through these workouts. But overall, I feel great. It is early. I love early morning exercises. I feel like they really set the tone for my day, and I'm trying to do better at that, and I will get better at that. It just takes time, and it takes practice, and it takes consistency for me to get back into that routine. But I know I can get there. I just need to hold myself accountable, which I will. Also, too, guys, aren't I giving Mean Girl vibes? Thought about that when I showed up to the to the studio. I'm like, I'm totally giving Damien from Mean Girls. Like, she doesn't even go here. She doesn't even go here. That's what I'm totally giving. Anyways, time to go home and go about my day. The commute wasn't too bad. The train left at 7:04 a.m. and I got here at like 7:40. Not bad of a commute. I think I would have taken me longer had I drove, and then trying to find parking was gonna be insane. I purposely got here early though, because I am working towards getting my dual citizenship, and with that, I need to go get my birth certificate apostilled. So City Hall is literally down the street from my Chicago office. So I'm just gonna stop by there. It's a quick process. So if I can get it done first thing in the morning before I start my day, I'm gonna take advantage of that. So that's what I'm gonna do first, duty calls, and then off to the grind. Good morning. I've got like 20 minutes to go catch this train back home. I am officially back in my car. It has been a day, okay? I didn't even get to get my birth certificate. I don't even know if I'm saying the right word, but I think it's an apostille. Because I'm trying to get my Mexican passport, but I need to go get my birth certificate apostilled so that I can go get it translated in Mexico. But that didn't happen because I took the wrong copy. So long story short, the birth certificate, my original birth certificate had my dad's incorrect birthday, and so they could not translate it in Mexico because that is taken seriously in terms of identity. So totally makes sense. I had to go fill out an application to get it corrected, and it took months. It took like 2 months for them to correct it and send it back. And because I was going downtown, I was going to take advantage, but I took the wrong freaking birth certificate. And I even looked at it this morning and set it aside, and I still grabbed it. To be fair, I was like half asleep, and I didn't realize until I was the next person in line to get it. And then I saw the date, and I was like, this is ridiculous. I was so annoyed with myself. So I just hopped out of line. I went to Vital Records to go get a birth certificate printed, but their office didn't open until 9, and I was there at 8 a.m. So there was no way I was going to wait there for an hour, and then I had to go to work. So I was just like, abort mission. Let me just go start my day. But overall, very productive day today. I met with 2 brands, and we went just over business at Ulta, per usual. And then I commuted back home, and now I can't wait to be home and just relax with my animals and like go for a run and enjoy the weather because it is a gorgeous day. Gorgeous, beautiful day. So I'm not even mad that I had to commute into the office. We have two offices, one in the city and then one in Bolingbrook. I usually go to the Bolingbrook one. I rarely go to the Chicago office unless I need to meet a brand, which is what happened. That was the only reason why I went to the Chicago office. But other than that, I probably wouldn't go back. Yeah. I loved the views though. I felt like such a city girl. So maybe one day when I feel inclined to go back to the city, I know how to get there now. It is the very next day, and I am back in the Bolingbrook office, which is kind of nice. I didn't have to commute today. Drove straight to work. But I don't know. I kind of miss the Chicago office now. They are planning on closing it in July, so now I'm thinking I should like take advantage the times that we do have it open to just be in the city for like one day out of the week. Maybe on the Thursday where it's less chaotic. I feel like my Tuesdays and Wednesdays are a little crazy. Thursdays are a little more chill where I can catch up on my work. And then Fridays we do have a rule where we have no meetings. Oh, there's like a swarm of flies outside of my car. That is crazy. Yeah, that's so weird. I might move my car, to be honest, because I'm not trying to step out where all these flies are. But Fridays are more chill. We have a rule where we have no meetings afternoon. We block out all of our calendars and we steer clear of any meetings just to reset, finish off the week, get any work done that we needed to get done during the week, prep ourselves for the start of next week. And I really enjoy Fridays because it really helps me like end my week, reset, and prep for what's to come the following week. And it also helps catch up on all the things that I didn't get a chance to do because it gets so crazy. I feel like corporate weeks are always super crammed, super crazy. Everyone's trying to meet in person. We have brands that come and visit. I feel like I get more work done at home than I do in the office, but because it's a little more interactive, a little more collaborative, like we're meeting in person, we're taking advantage of that time. But then it kind of sucks because it takes us away from like doing the day-to-day stuff. So it's a balance. You gotta really look at, like for me, you gotta really look at your schedule, look at what you have going on for the week, and then you have to plan accordingly within the times that you have free to get specific tasks done. And that's just the scope of the job, and you have to be able to manage your time and prioritize your work in order to get your things done. The beauty industry has grown so much, and with that, there's just been a lot of pressures and opportunities, and there's been a lot of change happening within the company where you have to be on your A game to get your things done. So I'm mentally prepping myself, mentally prepping for the day. It's gonna be a good day today. And I'm thinking of ending the vlog here so I can edit this and get it up for you guys. I feel like I've been slacking a little bit and I have not been loading on time, but we're gonna be better. I'm gonna be better for sure. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.